Okay, let's start our first question, which is match the list one first. Match the list first with the list second, and our list first is P wave. B option is QRS complex. C option is T wave, and D option is TP gap. And in the list second, we have first option as heart muscles are electrically silent. Second is depolarization of ventricles, and third one is depolarization of atria, and fourth one is repolarization of ventricles. Now we have the choose the correct answer from the options given below, and we have four options A, B, C, D, and A is our A1, B3, C4, D second, and B option is A3, B2, C4, D1. Third is A2, B3, C1, 4, D4, and last one is A4, B2, C1, and D3. Now, first of all, we will see what is this P wave. P wave is the one which represents the electrically depolarization of atria. If we see it diagrammatically, it's like this. This one is our P, this is R, this is Q, this is S, and this one is T. Okay. We have to see first of all P wave. That means this wave. P wave represents what? It represents the electrically depolarization of atria. So P wave is option number 3. A3, from option number B, we have A3. That means this will be marked. Now we will see the second one, which is QRS complex. QRS complex means this wave. According to this complex, we have to first of all know what is this QRS complex. This QRS complex is, we can say, the main spike is seen in this strand when we go through the ECG. It represents the depolarization of ventricles. So depolarization of ventricles is from list second, option number B. B second is in the option as B part. So this one will be the correct. Now we will still go with the C and the D part. C1 is the T wave. What are the T wave? These one are the T waves. This portion. In this portion, these are the T waves. Waves, we can say, they represent the repolarization of ventricles, and TP gap. So C is C is 4. That means repolarization of ventricles. Now we have TP gap. What is this TP gap, or we can say TP segment? TP segment is the portion in the ECG. When we go through the ECG, it's like, I will show you diagrammatically what is this TP segment. This is like, this is T and this is P. That means this portion is called as TP segment or TP gap. This TP gap, we can say, it represents the electrical line. When we go through the ECG, the portion of the ECG from the end of the T wave to the beginning of the P wave, okay, it is called as TP segment, and we can say it is the when the heart muscles are electrically silent. So according to the option number B, D is correct when we go through with the heart muscles are same. So for this question, our correct option will be option number B. Now moving to the question number second, which is given below are two statements. We have two statements and we have to see which one is correct and which one is false. And in the statement questions, we have to say if someone is correct, which one is given the, we can say, which one is making sense with the statement 1 and 2. Statement 1 is the presence or absence of hymen is not reliable indicator of virginity. In case of this question is from the reproduction in humans chapter. We are here it is saying that in statement 1 it is the presence of or absence of hymen is reliable to the virginity. Then we have statement second, which is the hymen is torn. The hymen is torn during the first coitus only. These are the two statements. Now we have to see the rest of the question. In the light of the above statement, choose the correct answer from the options given below. We have four options here. First one is the both statement A first and both statement second are true. Second one is the statement one is true. Statement one and statement true are false. Third one is the statement one is true, but statement second is false. And fourth one is the statement one is false, but statement second is true. Now we have to say which one is the correct answer. We know that in the we can say reproduction part, we have already discussed these things like what is the hymen, what are the factors which can, we can say, indicate the virginity. We all know that virginity is not depending only on the we can say during the first coitus. Virginity, sorry, hymen can be torn by a few more things, like it can be torn by menstrual cups. It can be torn by, we can say, few physical exercises. And in few cases, in few people, hymen is already, we can say, torn in few people. So we can say it has nothing to do with the virginity. Virginity is not if someone's hymen is not we can say, if someone's hymen is absent, that means she is not virgin. This is the incompletely wrong statement. So we will go with the we can say question option number 3, which is statement of true. Statement 1 is true. That means the absence or presence of hymen is not reliable indicator of virginity. But statement second is false. That is, the hymen is torn during the first coitus only. It can be torn by different things like menstrual cups, tampons, physical exercisings, or we can say some accidents. It's not on the coitus only. So this was our second question. Now moving to the next question. This is the match. We have to match the list one with the list second. In list first, we have the non-medicated IUD, copper releasing IUD, hormone releasing IUD, and implants. And in the list second, we have the option 1 is as multi-load 375, progestrogens, lights loop, LNG20. Now we have to choose the correct answer from the options given below. We have four options. First one is A3, B1, C2, D4. Second is A1, B3, C4, D2. Third one is A4, B1, C2, D3. And fourth one is A4, B1, C4, D2. Now we have to see which one is the correct answer. First of all, we will say, what are these non-medicated IUDs? What is the, we can say, first of all, what is IUD? This chapter is also from the, we can say, human reproduction, where we can say, we have discussed the what are the contraceptives, how we can say prevent unwanted pregnancies. IUD means intrauterine devices. These devices are we can say use it to prevent the unwanted pregnancies. Now we have, first of all, uh, non-medicated IUDs. What are these non-medicated IUDs? These are those IUDs which increase the phagocytes of the sperms within the uterus. And the one of the example of the non-medicated IUD is Lipes loop. This Lipes loop is a plastic double S loop. Okay, it is fitted on the outer surface of the uterine cavity to reduce the incidences of explosion. So A option, its correct option will be C. So we will mark here A. Next one is copper releasing IUDs. Copper releasing IUDs, their main purpose of copper ions is to destroy the male reproductive cells. Okay. Now we have to give the example. Which one is the correct copper releasing IUDs? So B1, the correct match with option number B will be multi-load 375. It is one of the example of copper releasing IUD. Now we have third one, which is hormone releasing IUD. Hormone releasing IUD is a small piece of flexible plastic. It is shaped in T. It's shaped in T. What is the function of these, we can say, hormone, what is the principle of these hormonal IUDs? They release a tiny amount of hormone progesterone into the body over several years, due to which progesterone is very similar to the hormone progesterone that our body makes naturally. So progestogens is already here an option, so this will be correct with the option part C. Then we have option number D, part B, which is implants. What are the implants? We have to discuss what implants means. Okay, we have a definition, we have a term in the biology which is called as implantation. Implantation means when the fertilization occurs, when the fertilization of the ovum occurs, the embryo travels as a blastocyte towards the uterus and gets embedded in the wall of the uterus. Okay, this process is called as implantation. So we have one option here, that is implants. Yeah, we have one option, that's implants. The correct option with look, we have we can say two will be the hormone releasing. Okay, one can be progesterone and second will be the we can say LNG20. So when we talk about the implants, we can get confused whether it is the progesterones or whether it is the rest of the option. Progesterone will be more suitable. It can be hormone releasing IUD, but if we don't have another option, we have LNG20. This is the another option. So we will go with this option here. Okay. If we don't have LNG, then hormone releasing IUD will be progesterone, but we have LNG, so we will go with the we can say option number 4, that is LNG. And implants, for implants we will go with progesterone. That means this is the D and this is the C part. This is the thing we have to consider in the NEET. We have to read each and every option, because sometimes the two answers are correct, but we have to say which one is the most appropriate. So according to this question, the most appropriate answer of this question will be option number D, which is A3, B1, C4 and D2. Now moving to the next question, we have same, this is also the match the list one. Here we have some diseases given and we have to match them with the chromosomes. We have in list, first we have Down syndrome, second one is the second one is the alpha thalassemia, third one is a beta thalassemia, and fourth one is the Klinefelter syndrome. These are the 4 diseases, and in the list second we have to match them with the chromosomes. First one is the 11th syndrome, second is the X chromosomes, third in the 21st chromosome, and fourth one is the 16th chromosome. And here we have given 4 options, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have to see which one is the most appropriate for this question. Now we will say what is Down syndrome. We know it's a genetic disorder, but we have to discuss here, we have to choose here by which chromosome, on which chromosome defect it can be occur. So Down syndrome is by the, we can say when we have a problem or when we have a genetic defect on the chromosome 25, then we can say it's called as Down syndrome. We know babies have 46 chromosomes. Chromosomes. Baby is born with 46 chromosomes, but in the case of Down syndrome, babies have we can say an extra chromosome. Okay, an extra copy of one of these chromosomes. chromosomes on chromosome, we can say one extra chromosome, which is called as chromosome 21. In if we discuss this in the medically term, for having an extra copy of a chromosome is called as trisomy. That's why Down syndrome is also referred as trisomy 21. So Down syndrome will be option part number 3. Okay. B is alpha thalassemia. What is this alpha thalassemia? It is an inherited blood disorder in which the body doesn't make as much alpha globin. Now you will ask me, what is this alpha globin? It is a building block of hemoglobin. Okay, we already know hemoglobin is a part of RBCs that carries oxygen throughout the body. Now here we have to discuss this alpha thalassemia is caused by what? It is caused by when mutation in two different genes. Okay, in two different genes, that is the HBA1 and HBA2 genes. Okay, and these two genes are present, or we can say located, on the chromosome 16. That is option number 4. Beta thalassemia. Beta thalassemia is also an inherited blood disorder in which the body doesn't make as much beta globin as it should. So then we know that it is caused by the when the mutations occur in the beta genes, beta globin genes. These genes are located on the 11th chromosome. Here is our first option, which is 11th chromosome. That will be the correct one. Then we have the Klinefelter's disorder. What is this Klinefelter's syndrome? What is the syndrome? It is a genetic condition that results when a boy is born, or when a baby is born with an when a baby boy is born with an extra copy of an X chromosome. And here we have this option number B. Now we will go through these options and we see which one will be the in this we can say sequence: A3, B4, C1, D2. That means option number C will be the correct answer for this question. Now we have next question. This is also a match. This is from the chapter, we can say it's from the respiration process. This is from that chapter, where we have list 1 and list 2. We have in list, we have expiratory capacity. Functional residual capacity is a B option. C option is the vital capacity. Fourth one is the inspiratory capacity. Now we have to say what are these capacities, what are their, we can say formulas. First, from the list, second, we have first option, that is expiratory reserve volume plus tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume. Second option is tidal volume plus expiratory reserve volume, and third option is tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume, and fourth one inspiratory reserve volume, and fourth one is expiratory reserve volume plus residual volume. And here are the given options below. First of all, we will say what is this expiratory capacity, which is we can say in short form it is written as EC. What is this? It is the total volume of air that a person can expire after a normal inspiration. Okay, it includes we can say two things. First one is the tidal volume, that was TV, plus expiratory reverse volume. This is the formula. EC is equal to TV plus ERV. Now we will see from these options which one is this. TV plus ERV. That means A matches with the part B. Now we have second one is functional residual capacity. It is the capacity, we can say volume of air that will remain in the lungs after a normal expiration. Okay. We can say the formula of this functional residual capacity will be, it is a combination of residual volume, that is RV, plus the expiratory reserve volume, ERV. Okay. Then now you will see, ma'am, what is this RV? RV is the amount of air that can't be expelled from our lungs at the end of a forced expiration. This is the what RV means. So according to the part B, what will be the suitable option for this RV? ERV plus RV. ERV plus tidal volume. This is not the correct. Tidal volume plus expiratory. This will not be the correct option. This is already tidal volume. We don't need this. Expiratory reserve volume plus residual volume. That means this is the suitable one. So we will mark it as option number 4. Now we have vital capacity. What is this vital capacity? Vital capacity is the total amount of air that is exhaled after maximum inhalation. If someone will ask you what is the we can say the what is the total value near about of this vital capacity, it is around 4800 milliliter. Okay. And it's not defined for every age and every body size. It's according to the age and the body size. Okay. It can be calculated when we sum the tidal volume. So if we go for its formula, it is VC is equal to TV, that is the tidal volume, plus it is the inspiratory reserve volume, plus it's the expiratory reserve volume. Here, expiratory reserve volume plus tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume. So C option has one option as suitable. Now we have the last one, which is inspiratory capacity. What is this inspiratory capacity? We can say the maximum volume of air that can be inspired after reaching the end of a normal quick expiration. It is called as inspiratory capacity. So if we go for its formula, IC, it's equal to sum of tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume. So from the options, we have only one option left, that is option number B. Sorry, option number C. This is the correct. Now we will go through the options given below. A2, here is A2, here is A2. That means these are cancelled. A2, B4, here is B4, here is B1. So this is also wrong. This one is the correct answer. A2, B4, C1 and D3. These are the questions we discussed in our today's session from the NEET 2024.